Wrestling presents In Deep Water. Pat Matthews here alongside Julian Starr. We're live here in Watertown, Massachusetts, ready for tonight. And here come the breadwinners. Cash Money McGinnis, Patrick Wheatman.
Normally we're kicking off with some action, but we're going to kick off with a party here tonight. Tonight's all about the fallout of the Chaotic Countdown, which was an action-packed night. Now we're in deep water following the results of the countdown, but we're going to start off with a little party at the breadwinners.
Absolutely. Where's Rich Palladino?
Where is Rich Palladino? I am wondering that myself.
Saw an official Chaotic Wrestling show when an advertised Rich Palladino wasn't here.
Hi, Watertown. How's it going? Hi. Today, the breadwinners are not just here to have a good time, but we're here to celebrate Cash McGinnis' birthday! Now the official 20-time White Boy of the Year. You did it. Yes! And now, we are all going to sing Happy Birthday to Cash McGinnis. Ready? Happy birthday to you.
What's this?
Well, I thought it was going to be a happy birthday, but apparently not.
It's my time to shine. Yeah.
Oh, it's PVD. What's she doing out here?
Well, it looks like she's got gift in hand, and I think she's going to gift something to Cash McGinnis.
I'm sorry to interrupt this incredible celebration, but I just had to come out here to wish the biggest diva I know a happy birthday. So, now, should we sing?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Now what?
We can't get through this happy birthday song. Hold on.
Wait, what? Can't be.
What?
Ava Everett? We haven't seen her in years!
Paris Van Dale! You know, I think this little party is kinda interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah. Paris, I thought you and I were a little closer. I thought we would do an Ava Everett returns to Chaotic Wrestling celebration. Yeah?
I'm down.
But instead we're doing whatever this is. You know what, Paris? I don't think we're friends. Apparently, I only have one friend at Chaotic Wrestling.
Is it me? Is it you?
I don't know if it's easy.
Livia!
Oh.
Making friends with someone like Livia, who has changed her attitude since reuniting with her boyfriend, DJ Powers. Now accompanying Ava Everett to the Ava Everett Return to Chaotic Wrestling celebration, which is crashing the breadwinner's birthday celebration for Cash McGinnis. This is starting off in a hectic way here in Chaotic Wrestling.
It is her music! All right, and her boyfriend. Come, and her boyfriend.
All right, so it seems like Ava Everett's not a big fan of DJ Powers. Wait a minute.
I think they came on to the wrong music.
Yeah, I think they flipped it.
I think they did. A lot going on right now. Of course, the Chaotic Countdown. DJ Powers went one-on-one with Paris Van Dale, who was defending Shannon Levangi's Panoptic title. And here we are. We have a referee now. Still no Rich Palladino.
Oh, this is about to break out into a fight here.
Yeah, I think what I'm understanding, this might be a match. Bell hasn't rung. Uh-oh, Patrick Wheatman, he's going for a Superman spin with DJ Powers. Oh, it's Livia's turn.
Big swings.
There she goes, round and round and round and round. Waiting for that bell to ring officially. There it is! Oh no! Welcome back, Ava Everett! It's her turn to take the Superman swing from Patrick Wheatman. Whoa! No, wait a minute! I think you might be a little too dizzy. Don't get yourself disqualified. DJ Powers collects himself, and now he and Livia are on the offense. As I was mentioning, DJ Powers had a huge opportunity at the Chaotic Countdown, not only in the Chaotic Countdown match to win the Countdown contract, but he was in the opening contest, or excuse me, one of the opening contests for the Panoptic Championship. He went into the show assuming, as everyone did, he was going to be taking on Shannon Levangi, the Panoptic Champion. But instead, the Panoptic Championship still on the line. DJ Powers took on PVD. And it was all Shannon Levangi's idea. And Paris Van Dale came out on top, despite all the efforts of not only DJ Powers, but Livia, who was at ringside.
Change in attitude from Livia as he whitewashes the face of Patrick Wheatman with her boots. Excuse me.
And here comes Ava Everett, a former Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion, making her return here tonight.
Haven't seen Ava Everett here in Chaotic Wrestling. I personally have not seen Ava Everett in some time. She's been very successful in her venture in the pro wrestling business, making a name for herself all across the world. Now she's returned to the Chaotic Faithful to grace them with her presence. Right now she's doing just that by grabbing the hair and shoving him into the buckles. Patrick Wheatman tagging out to DJ Powers now and holding into a choke, breaking the rules. This is part of the course for Ava Everett. She is not afraid to bend the law.
It has been 3.5 years since we've seen the former women's champion Ava Everett here at Chaotic Wrestling. Right now, though, looks like DJ Powers is distracting referee Brendan Paul as Livia takes advantage.
You have to commend the team of Livia, DJ Powers, and Ava Everett. True friends have good timing and good synchronization. This team is doing well.
I think they're looking for chemistry.
Chemistry, that's the word I am looking for. And their chemistry seems to be working well because they've, other than the opening segment.
I've never been good at chemistry in school and in life.
Well, nor was I.
Okay. Irish whip from DJ Powers, sending Patrick Wheatman to the other side of the ring. I want to welcome everybody once again for tuning in. We're live right now on YouTube and Twitch. DJ Powers missing right there.
This is a bad move from Patrick Wheatman right now. He should be tagging out to his partners, not having fun with balloons.
You know, Patrick Weedman tends to do his best when he is having fun, but I have to agree with you. Ideally, you want to make the tag, especially in such a match when there's so many people in the opposition.
There's a lot of competitors in this. There's so many variables. You need to tag out, and that's exactly what he does. He still gets to tag out Paris Van Dam, who's now returning the favor to the attack from Ava Everett earlier.
Paris Van Dam forced the longest reigning pin off the champion in Chaotic Wrestling's history.
Going against a former Chaotic Wrestling Women's champion, excuse me. Here we go.
Olivia pulling down Cash McGinnis as he was very close to making the tag out to Paris Van Dam, who's not in a great spot right now.
In the corner of DJ Powers, Livia, and Ava Everett is Paris Van Dam, not the place you want to be, but veteran-like maneuver from Ava Everett to bring their opponent to that corner. But the breadwinners seem to be down and out right now. They're a little in pain.
They're shaking. Certainly Paris Van Dam is shaking right now. She's in the wrong spot, as you mentioned, the opposite corner of the ring.
That is danger zone.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in on YouTube and Twitch. If you can let us know where
Jesus.
you're tuning in from. Man, we're real close. Let us know in the chat. Obviously, the breadwinners are upset with that cheap shot from the opposition, but it might be costing them more as DJ Powers, Livia, and Ava Everett took advantage of the referee's back being turned. And here's the tag, to Livia.
They're doing a weird handshake.
Oh, that's not a handshake.
Here I thought they had some clever elbow dropper maneuver coming, and we're just gonna see this.
And look at Ava Everett. She made the tag. She had no other choice, but unfortunately it might be too late. Here comes Cash McGinnis. He's the legal man.
Birthday boy flies through the air with a big cross body. Now he's fired up.
He's got to stay focused.
You gotta pick a target, and you gotta attack quick.
Happy birthday to you!
What the heck?
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Cash!
Whoa!
Happy birthday to you!
I thought they forgot the lyrics.
Well, they're a little in pain. They did just take a beating from Ava, DJ, and Liv, but oh! What an impressive maneuver there!
Clearly not distracted by the birthday song. And Livia making the save.
Now it's laying in those shots as she does. Now teaming up with her boyfriend DJ Powers, they're gonna try and take out the breadwinners. Oh man, what a shot! A forearm return by Cash McGinnis. Forearm exchanges from DJ Powers, Patrick Weedman. Trying to communicate during a fight.
Whoa! Not again. Oh, come on.
Enough!
I knew it was coming. This is a family show.
That's true love, ladies and gentlemen.
I think that's a $50 fine. Oh! That was incredible.
Breadwinners, patented tag team move, and now we got Paris Van Dam coming in to join the fun.
Oh no, they're gonna go for that it pose. For the talk.
What?
You know. Ow! There it is. Oh no, 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 no. Not looking good for Ava Everett, former women's champion.
Triple powerbomb, sending her into the ground. And that is it. Welcome back. back, Ava Everett.
Here are your winners, the always trending Paris Van Dale and the Breadwinners.
Are they still making out on the outside?
I would think so. I don't think they know what's going on. They're in their own world, all's fair in love and war. There is true love going on over there, war in the ring, and victory for the Breadwinners and Paris Van Dale.
What a way to start the show here tonight. Hot off the heels of the Chaotic Countdown. We're going to get more into that later. From what I understand, we'll have an appearance from the Chaotic Countdown winner. And in our main event, the Skinny-Weight Championship is going to be on the line, Julian. All that and a lot more. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're literally just starting. Right now, I'm going to send things back to the voice of New England, Mr. Rich Palladino. Don't go anywhere. Put that down.
Hello, Watertown, and happy birthday, 20-time White Boy of the Year, Cash McGinnis. Happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 190 pounds, this is Godric!
Godric coming off a very impressive showing in the Chaotic Countdown. And I don't say that lightly. He lasted the longest out of anybody in this year's Chaotic Countdown. Unfortunately, wasn't able to come out on top, but he definitely turned a lot of heads. And now we're going to hear from him.
2 weeks ago, I stood in this very ring, and I accomplished something not many people have. What? I was the Iron Man in the Chaotic Countdown. Yeah! And in that one moment, everything made sense to me. Wow. My entire time here in Chaotic Wrestling, I've just been searching for somewhere to belong. With the GGC, I let them tell me who I was, what I stood for. I even let them cut my hair. And the second that I get hurt, they leave me like I was nothing. So I went searching elsewhere, and everyone pushed me aside. When I finally thought I found a friend in Calvin, the second that he thought he found someone better, he pushed me aside too. In that one moment, I knew everything I needed to know. My entire career here, I've just been searching for someone to tell me who I am, why I mattered. I'm done with that. I'm done looking for friends. I'm done looking for a family. I'm done looking for a team. The man that you thought you knew, Godric, that is not me. My name is Jacob Axton.
His opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 145 pounds, just Jamari!
Jamari had quite the showing at the Chaotic Countdown event. Not only in the Chaotic Countdown match itself, and I'll get to that in a second, why his performance was special, But in the opening contest with himself, Queen Ariel and King BMT in a ladder match. Of course, Queen Ariel came out on top, and as we saw at the beginning of the show, she is now running the matriarchy. It's no longer the monarchy, but Jamari, he went through hell. He literally went through a ladder and broke it in half and still was able to come out to the chaotic countdown.
Guys, I don't mean to interrupt the broadcast, but we need an official for this match before we can ring the bell. So, do we have an official in the back?
Oh, yeah, I just realized that we have no referee. We can't have a match without a referee.
We cannot.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The Chick Tater, former Queen Ariel, she did regulate the one former King BMT to stripes, as she put it.
Oh, is this what she meant?
I think this is what she meant. I think he is officially going to be one of the referees, and this looks like the contest he's going to have to officiate tonight. He didn't even get started, and he's already being vilified by this crowd.
Well, he is known for enforcing rules. They're not usually the chaotic rules. They're the monarchy's rules.
Now, for Just Jamari, no longer Prince, is this a little unfair? I mean, they used to be a team. Oh, maybe not.
Does that answer your question?
I guess this is going to be called right down the middle, because maybe not. Maybe it's in favor of Jacob.
Well, on the other side of the ring, it's no longer Prince Jamari. It's just Jamari.
But take nothing away from the kid. He is a fighter, and he proved that at the countdown. Like you said, going through hell and high water to try and win control of the monarchy. Ariel able to come out victorious, and she stated in a video on the chaotic social medias that this is no longer a dictatorship. This isn't a monarchy. This is a chick-tatorship. This is ran by her and only her, and she is there to do anything that she says.
We're going to hear a lot more from Queen Ariel going forward here in chaotic wrestling, as now she runs the matriarchy. Of course, we found out that Jacob Axton has figured himself out. We gotta ask the question, what's next for Just Jamari? He's not Prince anymore. What's coming for him?
Well, as they say, the world is your oyster, and I think anything at this point can become his future, and he might be able to take a page out of... Wow, very beautiful. These guys have each other's numbers. Jacob Axton, who's, by the way, been doing phenomenal. He's gotten in phenomenal shape. He's proved it at the Chaotic Countdown. Though he was not able to get the job done, he did indeed outlast most competitors, which is very impressive for someone with his resume.
Ooh. Look at this, watch out. Oh, wait a minute. Jamari, just Jamari, able to block that. Uh-oh.
Always impressive to see these young athletes throwing caution to the wind to try and gain victory, and you're watching that here as this high-impact, fast-paced matchup continues.
Looks like a head scissors driver almost.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a driver. It was more of a head scissors. A big dive over the top rope, and like I said, Jamari will just throw caution to the wind for any reason, just to gain victory. Did it at the countdown, and he did it just then.
I haven't seen anybody able to fight through pain like Jamari did at the countdown. And I'm not talking in the match that he had in the opening contest, that vicious triple threat ladder match. I'm talking about after the fact, where I thought he went to the hospital and he came out for the Chaotic Countdown match himself. And he lasted, not as long as Jacob did, but he lasted quite a while, Julian. Cover, only a count of two as Just Jamari kicks out. King BMT, excuse me, he's not a king anymore, it's BMT now.
It is. Just BMT?
I don't know, I have to ask him.
Jacob Axton right now. Now the offense in his favor is going to be trying to dish out enough punishment to take out the fighter that is Just Jamari.
Whoa!
Big bulldog sending the cranium into the mat.
Might be it.
Jamari kicking out at 2.
Man, all business is Jacob Axton here. No longer Godric. Turned a new leaf. The crowd here in Watertown in full support of this
big stalling suplex. He is a very good athlete, but just as strong as he is fast. Jacob Axton with a big stalling suplex.
Almost a brain buster. Still, though, not enough. Just Jamari kicking out at 2.
Fantastic contest so far.
A lot of back and forth. No one's been able to cement themselves with the upper hand, but right now it looks like Jacob is going to try and do just that by wearing down Just Jamari with a rear chin lock.
Say what you want, but I think the basics always work, and if you go with that chin lock, you got to ply it tight, get the carotid arteries, cut the blood off, and put your opponent to sleep, but Jamari is not going to just sit there and let this happen. Fights out with a couple elbows, hitting the rope, big back elbow followed up by Jacob Axton.
Axton now with a cover. Again, Just Jamari kicking out.
Frustrated, which rightfully so. You want to be able to gain a victory now that you're starting to find yourself. You're starting to create that path. You want to make sure that you are on the path of victory.
Fireman's carry here from Jacob Axton, though Just Jamari with a couple of elbows trying to fight out of it. Look at this!
Right into a modified sunset flip there.
There's a couple of strikes. Going for another one of those head scissors takeovers. No, he pivots, nails a DDT!
Now both men are down.
Big opportunity for Jamari.
Can switch the momentum in his favor here.
Right on the money on those.
Whoa! Big face buster from, almost like a lung blower from Jamari. Now Jacob Axton in the corner, hurt. Big splash from Just Jamari. Jamari's fired up here. This is the fighter instinct he has. That second win when he gets it. It's trouble.
He's gonna go for another, it looks like. Nails it.
Sometimes going to the wells one too many times can be to your detriment, but not in his favor.
Oh!
Oh, wow!
Code red!
Very impressive!
Not enough, though. Jacob Axton still able to kick out.
That is a testament to the Iron Man himself.
And I think Just Jamari is starting to question the count speed of BMT. And I get it, but I don't think there is anything wrong with that count, if you ask me.
I fully agree. BMT was counting at a very approvable pace. Oh! Finding that reversal.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Double underhook spin out. Neck breaker. He's going up. Could he be going for that shooting star?
Trying to climb up for that shooting star press, but Jamari quickly jumping up with a, looked like a Mongolian chop to the throat. An overhand right to follow, climbing up to the top rope now to meet Jacob Axton.
Uh-oh, he's looking for a superplex, possibly.
This is the thing about these young guns, man. They, nothing to lose. Their path is open. They can go anywhere, so they have to throw it all out there.
They're doing just that right now. Jacob doing everything he can to fight off Jamari, and they are not in a safe spot, perched up on the top rope.
Not at all, and BMT is trying his best to get them off to officiate this.
Oh, no! There it is!
Beautifully done! As always, what a victory, man!
Here is your winner, Jacob Axton!
Jacob Axton coming out with a beautiful shooting star press, something he is known for, picking up a victory after lasting as long as he did in the countdown. This is where it starts, man. This is where it starts. Just keep the momentum going.
He's got to keep on building it. And sooner or later, you got to think an opportunity is going to come down the line. But let's take a look at the entranceway. Calvin Dumont, who was supposedly Jacob's friend, turned his back on him at the countdown. What's he doing out here?
At the drop of a hat, when he saw what was to be his, I don't know if it's former best friend, but
Doesn't seem like
Cole Rutherford made the return at the chaotic countdown.
I think former is very appropriate, Julian, the way that Cole Rutherford treated Calvin after Calvin dropped Jacob. I don't know who's more at fault.
It is definitely some turmoil, and good for Jacob for standing up for himself.
Honestly.
You quickly dropped as a friend.
Oh, he's got the mic.
I heard what you said. I'll take it all into consideration. But for right now, I'm gonna repay your friendship and do exactly what you did for me.
Wait a minute.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the winner of the 2026 Chaotic Countdown.
Accompanied to the ring by Coach Cashew from the Crown Heights, weighing in at a live 305, Brooklyn's heavy hitter, Tyree Taylor.
Tyree Taylor was unable to win the Chaotic Wrestling Skillyweight, more commonly known as Heavyweight Championship, in the semi-main event, all because Coach Cashew threw in the towel. But he'd go on to enter the Chaotic Countdown and win it. And apparently, according to Coach Cashew, this was all part of the game plan.
Well, I think this is the thing about a good coach is Coach Cashew can see when his players may need to call an audible, essentially, because not everything is going as planned. And this is what I mean, like, he always has a backup plan, because Coach Cashew himself, former heavyweight champion, he knows exactly how to get the job done. And so he saw Tyree Taylor was in trouble and made a quick adjustment and said, we'll get him in the fourth quarter. And that's exactly what he did. And now you can see there's almost a smile on the face of Tyree Taylor, because he knows at any point he has that backup plan, that thing ready to go, pull that trigger and challenge for a championship.
Nailed it. Right now, Calvin Dumont, very, very afraid of what he has in front of him.
That right there, what's in front of him, it's called karma. And so you had a man like Jacob Axton who's willing to be by your side, to be the best teammate he could be, and you repaid him at the countdown by feeding him to danger. And at that point, this is the karma that comes back to you.
What's most upsetting to me is that Calvin Dumont and Jacob, at the time he was Godric, but Calvin Dumont and Jacob, they're doing so well together.
They really were. They really were. They were becoming a great team, and that quickly diminished due to the selfishness of one Calvin Dumont.
And now he's paying the price as the winner of the 2026 Chaotic Countdown is set to eat him up. Of course, ringside here, Coach Cashew holding the briefcase, which contains the countdown contract, guaranteeing Tyree a title shot at any time of his choosing. I just took the do-rag off Tyree.
You won't remove a man's do-rag. You definitely don't want to use it like a terrible towel.
Tyree doesn't seem very happy about it. Oh! Man, he just hung Calvin out to dry.
Threw him like laundry over a clothesline. And now Calvin Dumont is just going to suffer more damage by being thrown. Oh my!
Man!
Slam onto the apron. Tyree Taylor is beating the living poo out of Calvin Dumont. Testing the air here.
Oh! Toe first, right into the gut of Calvin Dumont. And now look at Cashew getting up there. You know, there's a lot of dissension between Tyree Taylor and Coach Cashew because of that white towel throw that ended his, Tyree's that is, championship opportunity. But from what I understand, Tyree's pretty grateful for Coach Cashew, at least for now, because of the way things turned out at the end of the night. Tyree walking away with the countdown contract.
I think like Johnny Cash, Tyree Taylor likes to walk the line with Coach Cashew because he doesn't necessarily know, may not agree with some of the plans that Coach Cashew may just throw out there without Tyree's approval, but so far it has paid off.
Oh no.
Sending him into the corner, big overhand chop onto the brittle chest of Calvin Dumont.
I don't like being this close to Tyree.
Yeah, Tyree's
I've seen what he did to Rich.
right. He's known to take liberties with absolutely anyone he sees fit.
And now look at this, Calvin Dumont with a sleeper hold.
Well applied, but not tight enough.
Again.
Putting that back on. He's got to cinch that in. He's got to get under the chin.
He's able to get it fully locked in.
Well, Tyree Taylor's got a thick neck, my man. You got to try and work that in tight. So right now, you got to get to those carotids. Otherwise, this is going to keep happening. He's just going to throw you off like a gnat.
Not only was he trying to lock it in, he was fighting gravity because he wasn't touching the ground. He didn't gain the leverage that he needed to lock it in. Tyree Taylor, though, cementing his dominance with a huge spear. Locking Calvin in the corner. Here's the cover. Only a count of two.
Calvin staying in this fight, able to kick out. It was a devastating spear to the abdominal area, already adding to the earlier damage from the hang on the top rope. Now he's just grabbing him by the nose, and now the ear. Tyree Taylor, man,
Oh no, he's going
true schoolyard bully.
He's going for that Brooklyn Zoo power bomb. Can he nail it? Can he hit it?
Oh my!
Oh, wait a minute!
Oh!
Calvin fighting out! Just sent Tyree into the rope.
Oh! Look at that drop kick! Throw a missile at his chest.
A burst of energy coming out of nowhere, and it couldn't have happened at a better time for Calvin Dumont. It was about to end for him in this match.
Calvin needs to stay on him. Keep using that momentum, man.
Oh no. Wait a minute.
Neck breaker.
I really thought Calvin was going to turn a corner there, but Tyree Taylor. Oh wait. Hey, I think Tyree didn't get all of that. Calvin got most of it. I stand corrected. A big opportunity here.
Oh no. Big powerbomb into the buckle. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Not this, not this. That Crown Heights claw! He's got it locked in!
The Crown Heights claw has put away every opponent so far that Tyree has been up against, and I don't know if Calvin's going to be any different.
He just tapped out. It is over.
But this is the problem with Tyree. He never lets go.
Here is your winner by submission, Tyree Taylor!
Man, the dominance continues.
Absolute domination, a very dominant performance from Tyree Taylor. No matter what Calvin Dumont had in his arsenal, Tyree Taylor had a counter and then some for it.
Hey there, Tyree. Hold this. Because we know this here, that is the countdown contract for a guaranteed shot at the championship. And we've got this game plan worked out. You see, we only need 4 things. We need Armani Chaos, Tyree Taylor, that briefcase, and a referee. We get all 3 of those in the same place at the right time, and that title is as good as yours.
Now you heard it. There's a plan, and it's going according to plan.
Big question, which is always on the mind of those, or for those watching that with that contract, is when do they pull the trigger? When is the perfect time? When do they cash in?
I have a feeling we're not going to know until it happens, Julian. But right now, let's send it to Jaleesa.
Watertown. I know tonight is about in deep waters, but I've heard from so many of you, and I hear your questions, and frankly, I want answers too. But in order to do that, I need to bring out a special guest. Allow me in bringing out pro wrestling savior, the one, JT Dunn.
Yeah, questions need to be answered after what we saw at the Chaotic Countdown, Pat.
I have no words, honestly. I'm sure he does, though.
Well, I'm curious to hear what he has to say because the unit was known to be a very dominant force, a brotherhood, so to speak. And all of that up in smoke after one night of a downfall. They could not come out of that gauntlet, a fatal four-way tag team match for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championships. They could not come out on top. And thinking that they're going to go back to what they do, they go back to the drawing board, they come up with a new plan. JT Dunn had other plans.
Honestly, I thought it was a retirement announcement at the very end.
It did seem like it was heading that way. It did seem like JT Dunn was
If you didn't tune in, shame on you folks. Go ahead and watch the replay on YouTube. But if you didn't tune in at the end of his speech after a long battle, a four-way match for the tag team titles, JT Dunn seemingly going to retire, blindsided his partner Danny Miles. But let's send it to the ring.
JT, the chaotic faithful, the chaotic locker room, everybody wants to know what was going through your head. You attacked your best friend, your brother, Danny Miles. We just want to know why. Why did you do that? What caused you to do that? Okay, well, for those of you who weren't there, and maybe to help jog your memory, we have footage.
Wait, what? After all of that? Not just that, but after everything?
So I'll ask again. Why? Why did you attack your best friend and former tag team partner, Danny Miles? It was a vicious and hellacious attack, and we just all want to know why. Don't you owe that to your fans who have supported you and loved you all these years? Every single person in this room is extremely disappointed in you right now. Your son would be disappointed in you right now.
Whoa, Lisa.
Stepping over the line. I don't know even if Rich Valentino would step over that line. And cut the tension with a knife, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very uncomfortable in this room.
JT Dunn has nothing to say. For real?
Where the hell is he? He's the guy that says them. When does he not have anything to say?
This is the one time you're not going to answer a single question. You're not going to address the fans, those watching at home, nope, the locker room, management, nobody. I think I lost a little bit of respect for JT Dunn, I'll tell you that.
Watertown, I don't think I've got to talk to you all night. How you doing? Real quick, because we got a lot of action tonight. There's the bar. It's Friday night. Tip your bar staff accordingly. Steve's back there. We got concessions. Tip Steve accordingly. And I can't see where our merch is. I think it's right back there. Our good friend, there she is. Caroline is running merch. And we want to wish her a happy 27th birthday this coming Monday, July 27th. So, yeah, make sure you go over, buy some Chaotic Wrestling merch, and get the limited edition Chaotic Pride signs for sale. First come, first serve. Merch will be open all night. They'll take tips too. Say happy birthday to Caroline. And with that, let's bring out the participants for our first title match of the evening.
Class is in session, ladies and gentlemen. We have Mr. Bacon coming to the ring, and this will be his second challenge for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship. His first outing against Milo Mira did not go as planned. It didn't go to the teaching plan that Mr. Bacon had set forth for the classroom. So he rewrote the plan, and he's making us hit the books again.
Sure is. Unsuccessful in his attempt to obtain the New England Championship, Chaotic Countdown against Milo Mira. He has a rematch here tonight in Watertown. Can he get the job done? Let's find out.
Mr. Bacon, if you guys remember the Chaotic Countdown, Mr. Bacon was very adamant of no toys in his classroom. He calls the ring his classroom, and there were no toys allowed. The pogo stick, he made his best attempt to ban the path to the pogo stick, to ban usage of the pogo stick. He's done everything he can to get the pogo stick to be one less variable to his matches, and Milo Mira is a master of the pogo, and was able to do what he does best and invoke that into his match in some way, shape, or form, using it indirectly, so it can never be a disqualification because he's not using it on his opponent. He's using it as a weapon, like the top rope.
Yeah, well, Milo Mira, if you didn't know, folks, a world-class pogo performer, utilizes that pogo stick to his advantage in his matches, legally, I might add. And it's been very successful ever since he won that New England Championship back in December. But you're right, Mr. Bacon tried to ban the pogo stick from what he called his classroom, which it's not a classroom, folks. It's professional wrestling.
Let's go, Julie! Yeah!
Milo Mira seems ready.
I'm ready. It's a pogo fun.
Mr. Bacon very much not happy with the presence of the pogo here tonight.
Just having fun.
All right.
I'm getting yelled at by the teacher right now.
Well, behave, Julian.
I was having a good time.
Don't get written up.
Mr. Bacon yelled at me.
Well, right now, let's send things back to the ring as Rich Palladino is going to make the formal ring introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right. From the School of Higher Learning, weighing in at 250 pounds. Class is now in session with Mr. Bacon! And his opponent to my left, wrestling out of Medford, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the current, reigning, and defending Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, the man with the P-O-G-O, Milo Mira!
Hey, everybody quiet. Mr. Bacon is speaking. And I still here talking. You and I had a deal. I said, no little fidget toys, no little stupid gimmicks. I said, no pogo stick. Are you man enough?
Deflated the hydraulics in his pogo.
That pogo stick has been deflated and is now no longer a variable. And I'm going to be honest, I cannot recall a time where Milo Mira, since reintroducing that pogo stick back into competition, back into his personality, that I have not seen it come into effect in a matchup, especially with him defending the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship.
That's 100% right. I mean, the last time I saw that pogo stick taken out of commission during a match, he went to the back and found another one, and I didn't see him bring another one tonight.
This is going to be an interesting turn of events because now this is going to truly prove if Milo Mira is the champion that everyone is believing him to be. Is the pogo stick really the thing that is causing his success, or is Milo Mira just that good of a champion?
Where's Bacon going? Where is Mr. Bacon going?
Bacon right now is going to discipline one of his students, the Chaotic Faithful. He wants him to stay quiet so the teacher can focus on the lesson he is about to. A lot of talk for someone who's not scared is our champion Milo Mira stating.
I would like to think that Mr. Bacon is coming in with a new game plan. He's got his first taste of Milo Mira a few weeks ago. What's he going to try and pull out differently tonight? As we saw, I mean, the pogo supposedly is out of commission for this match. That's certainly going to be an advantage to Mr. Bacon.
And Mr. Bacon is a fan of the basics. The basics will always work, and you can see right here, very basic, but you got to be able to watch the counters, and that's the innovation of Milo Mira using the ropes. He uses his environment like a pogo stick. Everything is very pogo-esque. There's a skip, hop, and a jump with every little move he's got, and able to reverse that top wrist lock. Sorry, that wrist lock from Mr. Bacon. Now he's got a deep hammer lock. Mr. Bacon sending Milo off the ropes. Big Hurricane Rana with ease, followed with a drop kick.
Athleticism on full display, no pogo stick needed. Looking good in the first minute here of this New England Championship contest. Again, a rematch from the Chaotic Countdown. Milo Mira taking on Mr. Bacon.
Now resetting the pace here was, going for a kick, trying to do the basics.
But if you're a teacher, breaking the rules so blatantly is disgusting, Julian.
It is very disgusting, but he knows this art like the back of his hand, and he knows exactly how to bend the rules.
Continuing to try and quiet the crowd, who he likes to call, as you mentioned, his students.
He's got these very knife-edge chops that he is throwing at Milo Mira right now.
Very knife-edge. They are
very knife-edge. Probably the
knifiest edge.
The knifiest edge. Oh my! Like a bullet coming out of that ring is Milo Mira.
Yeah, he's proven why maybe he just doesn't need the pogo stick, but I don't know, we're still in the early goings of this contest. He doesn't generally pull out the pogo until towards the end when he's ready to seal the deal. Again, the pogo out of the picture here tonight in Watertown. He deflated it.
Absolutely did, but that was an agreement from Milo Mira to Mr. Bacon. So is there a plan B? Is there a backup plan? That's what I'm curious about. A good knife edge chop returned by Milo Mira.
As we continue our way through tonight's show here in Watertown, this is Chaotic Wrestling presents In Deep Water. We want to thank everyone for tuning in live, not only in person, but online through our streaming platforms, YouTube and Twitch. Again, if you haven't already, let us know where you're tuning in from. Right now, let's find out who you think is going to come out on top in this New England Championship match. Is it going to be Mr. Bacon, or will the POGO Milo Mira retain his title without his pogo stick? It's looking good so far. Where's he going?
Going to the top, his favorite place to be is flying through the air. Oh, dang!
What height?
Body.
Not enough though, Mr. Bacon able to kick out.
Athleticism unmatched from Milo Mira.
Crowd here is in full support of Milo Mira as they chant pogo. Oh, Mr. Bacon slipping out of that, sending Milo Mira shoulder first into the corner post.
Was able to quickly escape, shifting his weight, sending the shoulder into the post, and now he's going to continue to inflict that damage. Hammerlock right back into the post.
God, you see the way he turned his arm? He's trying to dislocate his shoulder, Julian.
It's very methodical, calculated approach into the damage he's going to inflict on this arm now.
It's not done.
He's going to calculate the correct angle at which the shoulder should be as he delivers that driver into the shoulder.
Kicking out Milo Mira, but you notice he used his right arm to kick out. That the damage has been done to the left arm. Not this.
Oh! Inflicting damage, putting the instep of his foot under the shoulder, and then snapping back, almost like an Americana.
Not looking good for our New England champion, but maybe I spoke too soon.
Gonna have two weapons out of play, that being the left arm. Oh! And the pogo stick.
I really thought he was going to be able to get the job done here tonight without the pogo stick, but right now, the way things have turned, it's looking like Mr. Bacon has the upper hand in this one. Will he walk away New England champion?
Milo Mira is not all pogo stick, ladies and gentlemen. Do not count him out. Just yet, he able to kick out at 2, despite the offense being dealt out by Mr. Bacon.
Milo Mira won the New England Championship in this very building at Holiday Hijack back in December. It's been 7-8 almost months of dominance from Milo Mira, and he's looking to continue that here tonight, but again, we just don't know if he can without that pogo stick.
He's trying to go for an Irish whip to capitalize on the momentum shift he was creating. Unable to do so, creating pain in that shoulder, and then immediately trying to nurse that. Blood in the water is sensed by Mr. Bacon. He quickly attacks with an elbow drop. Now he's got a top wrist lock there. Almost like a Kimura grip. Sending the shoulder and elbow into a torque that is not comfortable for Milo Mira.
The crowd still 100% behind Milo Mira. They have not lost their faith, pogo stick or no pogo stick. They have full belief in Milo Mira.
They're going for a Fujiwara armbar. Able to roll out as Milo. Oh, followed up with a jawbreaker.
He's got to think quick, and he does. Think clothesline from the New England champion. An elbow sending him into the ropes.
All throwing his right. What a beautiful Pele kick.
I notice he's trying to pivot his offensive approach so he doesn't have to utilize that arm as much, and it's working out well thus far.
That's a one-arm fireman carry, not able to use that left.
Ooh, what a boot.
Flying through the air.
Big blockbuster, classic Milo Mira going for the win.
That was close.
Mr. Bacon kicking out just in the nick of time. And you can just see how much pain Milo Mira is still in from that attack on the arm by Mr. Bacon, possibly having already dislocated his shoulder. We're gonna have to find out later on how damaged the shoulder is, but regardless, Milo Mira still fighting through the pain. He knows what's on the line. It's that New England Championship, the coveted Chaotic Wrestling New England title.
Now Milo Mira climbing to the top rope, known for many top rope maneuvers such as corkscrew moonsault.
Mr. Bacon, a couple of strikes. He knows how dangerous Milo Mira can be up there, doing everything he can to prevent any attack from the top. I don't know if it's working out.
Rolling through, still has his legs. Oh, beating him with a knee is Mr. Bacon, but we got a Death Valley driver.
Signature move from Milo Mira for the win? No. Man, I thought that was it. Now this is about the time where I think Milo Mira would normally go for that pogo stick. But again, no pogo stick tonight.
Oh no!
There's that corkscrew moonsault you were just referencing, but to no avail. Mr. Bacon though.
Oh, look at that beautifully done hammerlock belly to back suplex. Oh. And Milo Mira able to kick out that hammerlock belly to back suplex, creating extreme pain on the already damaged shoulder, quickly thought up by the teacher himself, Mr. Bacon. That was very impressive to see on the fly.
I'm looking at Milo Mira's face right now. His eyes are watering. The pain that he is going through with that shoulder injury at the hands of Mr. Bacon it's not looking good right now for the New England champion.
Very insulting to a teacher to tell him that they can't count. A very basic function of a teacher.
And still, Milo Mira doing everything he can to fight back, but once more... Oh, hold on. Look at this!
Big rewind! Oh! Took him out!
A burst of adrenaline assisting Milo Mira to take down Mr. Bacon, but he needs to capitalize on this opportunity. Who is going to get to their feet first? Whoever does is going to have an upper hand. I'm telling you right now. Where's Milo Mira going?
I don't know, he's headed to the outside. Can't get a pinfall on the outside, but Mr. Bacon does have to work to get him back in. Follows up with an Inzaguri.
He's gonna go for that corkscrew moonsault again. It didn't work out the first time.
Whoa! Beautiful 450!
Oh, man! Mr. Bacon somehow, some way, was able to kick out of that.
I don't understand how you kick out of a beautiful 450 splash delivered by Milo Mira. Something as beautiful as that, I don't know how you kick out.
Mira landed square on top of the chest midsection of Mr. Bacon, but yeah, still unable to get the three. Let's hope there's something else in mind for the sake of Milo Mira's championship reign. Oh, hold on.
And now we get that Fujiwara armbar, putting the torque on that shoulder, the already damaged shoulder. No pogo stick in sight, no help in the center of the ring. Milo Mira may tap out here. We might have a new Chaotic Wrestling New England champion tonight. Can Milo fight through this pain?
Not much room for him to get to the ropes.
Milo changing the angle of the shoulder.
Wow, that did double duty. He was able to get to the ropes and also relieve the pain, the pressure that Mr. Bacon had with that Fujiwara armbar. And now look how ticked off Mr. Bacon is.
Very angry is Mr. Bacon. He felt the wind. He felt it at his fingertips. He had that Fujiwara armbar deep, and he was pulling hard. But somewhere, that little window.
Whoa, where's Mr. Bacon going?
I have no idea. Milo Mira was able to find that little window and find a counter and get to the ropes, but now the disappearing act has been done by the one. Mr. Bacon, our teacher, is missing.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you banned that, Mr. Bacon. You banned that pogo stick. He agreed. What are you doing? Referee Brendan Paul, quick to take it out of the hands of Mr. Bacon. Oh, he just went for a low blow.
Oh,
and
no.
there's the ISS DDT.
What?
Milo Mira able to kick out. Mr. Bacon thought he had it won. And he's peeved. Those hammer shots right to the forehead of Milo Mira. Trying to inflict some brain damage now.
Hammer fists. Dealt out like an MMA fighter. Mr. Bacon wants to use the... Oh, no! Come on! Wait a minute.
There was no contact, folks.
There was zero contact. Milo Mira with a quick plan of his own.
This is not looking good for Mr. Bacon.
A disqualification!
Are you kidding me?
Crisis averted.
Oh boy.
Oh, big super kick. Oh no!
That was something.
Here is your winner as a result of a disqualification and still Chaotic Wrestling New England Champion, Milo Mira!
Well, once again, not the way we usually see it, the pogo stick comes in with the assist for Milo Mira.
I can't believe it. The pogo stick was agreed upon by both competitors to be taken out of play, and Mr. Bacon causes his own demise by bringing in the pogo stick. I don't know if that was part of the teaching 101 plan, but man, that was a bad lesson.
I'm gonna guess it was not. Oh, whoa! Milo Mira just struck Mr. Bacon with the New England title. Folks, what a match that was. What a show it's been so far, and we're still not done. Right now, we're gonna take a brief intermission, but when we get back, we have 2 championship matches coming to you. The 10-team championships will be on the line. And in our main event, the Skinny Weight Championship will be on the line. Don't go anywhere. In Deep Water continues in just a moment.
This is a deadly weapon. You are quite a passionate man. But do not try me nonetheless. Just file to your seats. You're going to want to pay attention to the
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And we are in deep water here in Watertown, Massachusetts. Chaotic Wrestling has been a hell of a start, and it is only continuing from here. We have the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions making their way to the ring. Sean Vegan Keegan with a mic in hand, as he just said, is a dangerous weapon. He's got a mouth, and it never shuts up. These are some, I wouldn't give them the props that you feel they deserve being champions, as they always are trying to find a way to take the easiest route to retaining their championships. Let's hear what they have to say.
These guys suck, first of all. Keegan's Vegan Society has gone from strength to strength. Blood atonement was required last July so that Catch and Release could be born anew and vegan. And what's happened since then? The monarchy was transformed forever. Starstruck haven't shown their faces. Godric was so embarrassed he had to change his name. We've beaten those poor breadwinners, what, 4 times? 4 times. That's embarrassing. And you may notice, the fabled unit is no more. And this all begs the question, who is next?
Sean, I think the better question is, who's left? Nobody. So, tonight, we are gonna issue an open challenge to any 2 wrestlers in the back who think they can match the strength and power of the Vegan Society.
The gall of these two. They really do believe their own hype. If you haven't been paying attention, ladies and gentlemen,
the following contest is an open challenge, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing, already in the ring at a total combined weight of 394 pounds, Sean Vegan Keegan and Tofu Block. They are the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Vegan Society.
the gall of these two to pretend that they are a fighting champion is insane. Always trying to skate and find the easy way out, the easy way to victory.
And do we have any challengers in the back?
I mean, this is the opportunity. This is when you step up, ladies and gentlemen. And what a perfect individual to step up. Ladies and gentlemen, the house, Omar La Casa, bringing the party to Chaotic Wrestling. Wait a minute.
Accepting the challenge, the team of Cole Rutherford and Omar La Casa.
What a return, what a way to step up. First of all, let's talk about Omar La Casa and the run he's been on since entering into Chaotic Wrestling. He's had the ups and downs, but he is earning the respect of the Chaotic faithful, and he is coming into his own. The return of Cole Rutherford, and then here we go, the Vegan Society immediately jumping the gun, jumping the backs of Cole Rutherford and Omar La Casa, but Omar, excuse me, Cole Rutherford returning at the Chaotic Countdown after a long absence due to injury on his shoulder, leaving his former best friend behind.
I was trying to get down with it.
I saw that. I saw your late arrival so you could party with. I thought you were answering the challenge.
The Vegan Society blindsided him, and I fell. You missed that part.
I did miss that part.
Pretty sure I got a bruise on my eyebrow. Anyway, right now, Tofu Block taking it to the house. Omar La Casa.
I was just saying how well Omar La Casa has been doing. He may not be the most victorious, but he's not the most losing competitor that Chaotic Wrestling has. He really is figuring out his craft here, and the crowd seems to love him. I love him. He's really coming into his own, and now we have the returning Cole Rutherford teaming up to try and take these championships away from these vegans.
Oh, watch your mouth.
I was saying earlier, Pat, that the Vegan Society tends to try and find the easiest way out of all of their matches.
That was crazy innovative. That was a tipsy-turning body slam onto Omar La Casa from the Vegan Society.
Called a yo-yo.
Oh, didn't know it was already a thing. Sorry. Jeez.
It is called a yo-yo slam.
I stand corrected.
Either way, very happy to see Cole Rutherford has shed some dead weight. And now he's going to come back here, seize an opportunity, and quickly try to capture some Chaotic Wrestling gold.
I think he's always been in great shape. That's what you're talking about. Let's see. Right now, the Vegan Society in full control. It's not looking good for the house, and the returning Cole Rutherford, his first official match that, of course, isn't a Battle Royal countdown. Returned just 2 weeks ago. Thought he was coming to realign with his former mentor, boss.
I think it was a one-sided friendship, and I think that Cole Rutherford really believed that. Oh no!
Regardless of what he believed, right now, he's not been very good as far as becoming the next tag team champion alongside Omar La Casa.
Well, that's the thing about these thrown together championships, when two people who don't have any chemistry or any kind of prior history with one another, you kind of have to figure it out on the fly, but you have to commend both Cole Rutherford and Omar La Casa. They saw an opportunity and they sprinted for the aisle, because anybody could have stepped up, but these two seem to have taken the bait. But will it pan out? Can they capture the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship tonight? Don't count them out. It's absolutely possible.
Not looking good, though. The Vegan Society continuing their dominance.
They absolutely are, with a double stomp and then a lackadaisical cover from Cole Rutherford trying to... That's what I like about Cole Rutherford. He understands that the crowd can wake you up. That adrenaline can pump you enough to get that momentum changer.
I'm also glad that Cole Rutherford understands that the grass is greener on the other side of Calvin Dumont's partnership. And I think tonight, winning the tag team championships will solidify that.
Absolutely. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if Cole Rutherford returns, wins Chaotic Gold? What a way to say screw to your former best friend. Oh! Omar La Casa able to counter, sending, and then a follow-up with a boot.
Cole Rutherford, a major part of why Calvin Dumont was such a successful Panoptic champion for the majority of last year.
Oh, big sunset flip. A quick kick out. Vegan kicking through. Oh, no, another. There you go. Smart man going for that tag. Here's what I love. Cole Rutherford, not much action in the ring. No way to scout, so you have no way to prepare for him. And you can tell that's working in his favor. Big corkscrew.
God.
Backbreaker.
That looked so painful.
Oh.
As did that. Can this possibly be the start of a new page in the tag team division? Can he get the pinfall, become tag team champion with the house, Omar La Casa.
Those clotheslines have some power behind them. Cole Rutherford just hoisting up Tofu. Block.
Oh, wow, what power, what strength.
Wow. After an injury, he's able to hoist two grown men and throw them with ease.
Huge fall-away slam to two people.
Get the cover, my man. You got to put one of them down.
Oh. Weave through from Tofu block. Look at Omar's back.
Whoa, what a quick tag move. Cover that man. No. No, a miscalculation.
Hey, he's got the tights.
No. So close.
Here are your winners and still chaotic wrestling tag team champions, the Vegan Society.
Oh my.
Well, the referee obviously did not see that John Vegan Keegan had a handful of tights.
I may have missed it, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see if Omar La Casa may have blind tagged Cole Rutherford, and that may have caused the mistake. That one quick change, that's all it takes. And the Vegans quickly, once again, finding an easy way out. It is an opportunist mistake. Oh man, I was pulling for them, man. They were red hot just then.
Well, let's hope they get back on track. And,
I can't tell you how deflated I am right now.
We have a lot more to come, folks. Let's send things back to Rich Palladino.
Did I mention the bar is still open? Tip your bar staff accordingly, ladies and gentlemen. Our next event is next Thursday night in Everett at Night Shift Brewing, featuring the return of the prize Alec Price this Thursday night, and then we're back in Malden at the Irish American Club on Friday, August 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to bring out the host of Talkin' Cheddar, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro!
Oh, the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro is here!
He's looking slick too, man.
Slick as can be in his home here at the Sons of Italy.
Absolutely is. Maybe we can go to the North End later and get some pizza or some pasta.
I'll be in Southie.
Oh. What's in Southie?
Irish people.
Oh.
Like me, Patrick.
That's what Patrick. Right now we have
Yes!
It's always a good time when we have the Big Cheese, Tony Navarro here. Always here to party, always here for a good time. He's a great ring announcer.
Is he?
He's a great performer, he's a great
I'll
wrestler.
agree with that. I'll agree with that.
And right now we have, he's gonna be a great host, I guess.
I'm here for it. Let's hear from him.
Curious what he has to say. Looks great. Cheers-unk in the cheers-unk.
It's a little warm.
It's good to be back in my town. It's good to be back with my people. I know I wanted to say this was the sons of me, but really, it is the sons of we. Ow! Hey, I like you. But you know, you can't have Talk is Cheddar without the charcuterie board. I got a little hungry and ate the cheese.
That looks nice. So without further ado, bring out my guest out!
All right, so we're gonna have Talk is Cheddar with Tony Navarro, and we're having the Latino Reel. Oh my! Jose Zamora is returned.
Well, Jose Zamora returned at the Chaotic Countdown. He must have been behind those promo packages we've been seeing referencing Puerto Rico and whatnot. And he made quite the statement, declaring himself a force to be reckoned with going forward here in Chaotic Wrestling. Let's hear what he has to say here tonight on Talk is Cheddar.
When we first saw Jose Zamora, I want to say he's upgraded the equipment. That's a pretty expensive, very impressive selfie stick. For those of you who don't know, he is a social media star. Trademarked first mic'd up wrestler ever.
Is that legit?
That is legit.
You heard it. I gotta be careful, I don't want to get sued.
First ever. And now he is making a return after a long absence due to an injury that he suffered wrestling in his home country of Puerto Rico.
Territory, but that's okay. It's okay. You're only Puerto Rican. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm half though, so I don't know anything.
Okay, you got it. All right, you get a pass. Well, Jose Zamora. Well, let's hit him talk. Let's let him talk.
He has a lot to say, I'm sure.
Hey, chat. Help me understand something. I introduced wrestling's first 360 camera. Before getting injured, I had 12 videos with over 1 million views.
360?
So why am I in Watertown surrounded by a bunch of irrelevant lowlives?
Come on.
On a show hosted by a guy who's literally just here to make people laugh.
Whoa. It's a lot more than that.
Very well dressed, both of these individuals, by the way.
Well, since he didn't introduce himself, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jose Zamora. You know, I invited you on the show to welcome you back. You know, I know you went through all that trouble, all that pain, and you know, I got you some gifts. Yeah, gifts. You know, I did my research, and I know that you have a bulldog, so I got you a stuffed bulldog.
Very nice of the big cheese. Very thoughtful.
Even after insults.
Well, he got it before the insults, but
I'm saying, like, even after he could have just taken those gifts back, and he still gave him the bulldog.
Probably lost his receipt.
He's gonna lose some followers.
And I know how much you love your country, so I got you a Puerto Rican flag.
That's not a country.
Sure?
Yeah. I thought you could also, you know, use.
Was a country. Not anymore.
And I know you like a little bit of a drink, so I found out what Puerto Ricans like to drink the most. Don Q, rum.
Okay, I like that. I'll hold it.
Settle down.
Sorry.
Go to a
You
meeting
know,
next week.
it's delicious, a great drink. Puerto Ricans did it right. And I wanted to give that to you as well.
Got a handle.
I just got a lot of
And
gifts.
I have one more gift, but I don't know if I should give it to you. No. It's stupid. It's stupid.
I want to see it. Come on.
I want to see. Come on.
Where'd you get him?
I want to see his gifts. Okay?
Do you guys want to see my gift?
Yeah.
Good.
Uh-oh.
I got you 1 camera. I got you 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 4 cameras, 5 cameras. I got you all of these cameras because I think you're a self-centered, narcissistic weasel who is only known for being the man with a camera.
I mean, I understand getting ticked off, but it was just an insult. This is too much.
That's very insulting to Jose Zamora, somebody who has made himself a very well-followed individual on social media and has created popularity, but that is a struggle that these guys, these social media influencers, this is something that they deal with, which is, this is your whole identity. Being placed into that box, that's got to be the most insulting thing that Jose Zamora could hear. I wanted to hear more about his return, what his plans are. He's been out due to injury for so long, and all he cared about is his followers and his appearance here.
Oh!
And Big Cheese, I'm sure, had something planned, and
he was going to hit him with that big handle of rum, but he has other plans, apparently. What's this?
I don't know. He's got that 360 camera going on.
You want to disrespect me? I tell Mamarito que está un
Thank God we got some help from the back.
I don't know what took us so long to get anyone to help Tony Navarro.
Yeah, the Jose Zamora I knew before the injury was cocky and arrogant. This is beyond that.
This isn't over, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Navarro is not going to just let Jose Zamora punk him out for views. He's going to have to view that now on all forms of social media for weeks, until he can try to possibly get a match with Jose Zamora. I'm hoping Chaotic Management will make that happen. Unbelievable. Disrespectful.
No, we have a lot to get through. Just try to get past this.
It was very disrespectful, but you got a camera out of the deal.
I did. I got a perfectly good 1995 Kodak Funsaver 35.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Pocketing this.
One more time for Tony Navarro. That ain't right what happened to him.
Apparently they sell them in Italy still.
So let me just give you the quick rundown here. Yes, we have booze. Yes, we have food. Yes, we have merch. Thursday night, Summer of Slams continues at Night Shift Brewing. Thursday, July 30th. Join us. It's always a good time on a Thursday night. The following Friday, August 7th, we're back in Malden. And then 2 weeks later, August 21st, another Friday night, we return to Tewksbury, Massachusetts. So make sure you are following Chaotic Wrestling on all social media platforms. And you can order your tickets and pick your own seat at chaoticwrestling.com. Before we wrap things up, I want you guys to give yourselves a big round of applause. It's been an awesome night. Appreciate you guys coming out and supporting Chaotic Wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Ready for this one? How about you, Julian?
It's going to be an action-packed fight. It's going to be, I think, a bit of a change for Armani Chaos because TJ Crawford is a superb striker. Superb. Mainly a striker, not much of the high flying aspect, although he can do that. He's like, I would say, as close as you can get to an MMA fighter in a pro wrestling environment.
He is the Silver Sniper. And it was great to see him make his return to Chaotic Wrestling in the Chaotic Countdown just 2 weeks ago. And obviously, his showing was impressive enough to earn him a title shot here tonight. He's got to get the job done. But the thing we have to think about is the looming threat of Tyree Taylor, who holds that countdown contract that guarees him a title shot at any time.
Is this the right moment? Do you cash it in this soon? I don't know. What I do know is that Armani Chaos has come out victorious in every fight he has been put up against, including fights against Tyree Taylor. But the question I have asked myself, when you watch his demeanor, when you see the way that Armani Chaos carries himself in the locker room, in the ring, currently walking to the ring, is he becoming overly confident? Does he believe in himself too much? Is this going too far? Does he still need to stay focused? Or does he own the kingdom that is Chaotic Wrestling? I don't know if he constantly has his head on a swivel. I don't know if he's constantly in worry, if he's always ready to fight, or if he always has that mentality that no matter what you throw at me, I'm coming out victorious. I'll tell you what, TJ Crawford taking aim. I don't know if he's ever had a Chaotic Wrestling heavyweight, skinny-weight championship matchup, but he absolutely is a contender to take that title off of Armani Chaos. But like I said, this confidence in him, sometimes that can be to your detriment, man.
Some thanks to Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Chaotic Wrestling in Deepwater main event is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the most trusted man in professional wrestling, the Silver Sniper, TJ Crawford. And his opponent to my left, from the Upper East Side, so you know he got money. Weighing in at Skinny Legend, he is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Skinny Weight Champion, the K-tastic one, Armani Chaos!
Armani Chaos is gleaming with confidence, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to talk ill of him, but you have to have your game face on. It's almost like he's not taking TJ Crawford seriously. TJ Crawford is a very accomplished individual, former tag team champion with Love Doug here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Very true. He almost came close to a couple times to winning the New England Championship. And yeah, you're 100% right about Armani Chaos's change in attitude as far as confidence goes. It seems like he lost the advice that Sidney Bacabella had given to him when he won the title. And you gotta wonder if that's gonna cost him.
I would say actually the opposite, to be real, Pat. I mean, the thing that he always taught, Sidney Bacabella told Armani Chaos, that you are him. You are the guy. You believe in yourself. But there's times where believing in yourself too deeply can cost you victory. And this is what I'm saying right here. Just has his back turned, not even paying attention to TJ Crawford. You really have to focus in here.
I've been doing some thinking about last show, the Chaotic Countdown event, and I'm just wondering what would have happened had Coach Cashew not thrown in that towel. Because, let's be honest, Coach Cashew threw the towel in very impromptu, very early. I think there is still a lot of time left in Tyree Taylor to be able to make a comeback. Regardless, Tyree Taylor, of course, walked out 2 weeks ago with the Chaotic Countdown contract.
Not so much a championship, it does have an opportunity, one more opportunity, and this time it's on his terms at any moment. It could be tonight, it could be 2 weeks from now, it could be a year from now. We have no idea, and this is the plan that Coach Cashew and Tyree Taylor have drawn up. No one's going to be able to see this plan. No one knows this plan. We'll only know when it's executed.
Was Coach Cashew trying to reserve Tyree Taylor's energy for the countdown, knowing that it wasn't going to the plan? Let's cut it now, save your energy, go into the countdown, and get that championship opportunity for whenever we decide. I mean, I have a lot of questions, Julie.
A lot of questions and a lot to be answered, but right now what's happening is, honestly, this is what I mean. Did you see how TJ Crawford, again, I don't like to talk ill of our champion, but TJ Crawford just took him to school on that mat. Out-wrestled him with ease, and easily was a better mat grappler. And again, simple takedown, but easily executed on Armani Chaos.
Oh, trying to trip him up there. Silver Sniper rolled through. He's got him in a fireman's carry, but Armani Chaos slips out, goes for that rear end. Oh!
Turns around casually, man. Gotta get your game face on.
No one's more quick to react in this day and age than TJ Crawford.
Quick adjustments. This is the name of his game, man, is quick adjustments.
Call him the Silver Sniper for a reason. Oh! Wasn't able to avoid that, though. Watch out, here comes Chaos.
Oh! Big spinning heel kick. And I want to, though I was saying earlier that TJ Crawford known for striking, I want to really put over the mat wrestling he was doing earlier. It was very clinical, the submissions he was placing on TJ Crawford. Sorry, Armani Chaos. Following up with, Buster there in the corner, kick out at 1. I heard him right now. Armani Chaos just asked the ref, like, 1? Almost in confusion, like, ugh, I didn't do more than that? No, you didn't. TJ Crawford, man, ain't someone to overlook, even in the slightest.
Oh, sure is.
Oh! Big Inzaguri, another one. There you go. Turning up the intensity. This is the fight you need to take to Armani Chaos. He's not a big fan. Oh, wow. This has got almost like a cravat. He's got like a Darce choke almost on him. Oh, into a stunner. You can see that aggression quickly shocked our champion. He's a little dazed and confused. Great movie. For those of you who don't know, TJ Crawford is a former Creative Pro, TV champion, and Mayhem Medal champion. So he knows how to capture gold. He was a former Synergy Cruiserweight Crown champion. He's had championships. He knows what it takes to win. But did Armani Chaos do his homework against somebody who has been largely absent from chaotic wrestling for some time? Did he go back and watch film, or did he come into this match with the mindset of, this is just another day and Armani Chaos is wrong?
Well, they have had their battles in the tag team division. Of course, both these individuals former tag team champions here in Chaotic Wrestling, so they're not unfamiliar with one another, but they haven't faced off necessarily in singles competition, which is a whole different ball game. And ever since those days, a lot of experience has been added to both of their repertoire. So there's a lot of new moves in their
new strategies, new moves, new game plans. Like, you approach a match completely differently. And like I said, it's just Armani tends to, as of late, and again, I don't want to take anything away from him. He's been able to thwart Tyree Taylor on multiple occasions. There we go. Now he's standing in there with TJ Crawford, who's a fantastic striker, and he's holding his own against him. Oh! And now we got that crossface. That crossface that Tyree Taylor may have tapped out to, may have reversed. We don't know. This is what caused Cashew to throw in the towel.
Oh, wait a second.
This exact moment.
No.
He's gonna turn into a Rings of Saturn, I think.
This is, oh, here we go.
Roll up.
Switching his hips was TJ Crawford. That could have happened at the countdown. We will never know. Oh, a fantastic boot. You heard the slap off the skin. TJ Crawford's jaw.
Whoa!
Big slam.
Whoa.
Speak his name into existence. We have...
Was that our fault?
It was. I think it was. Spoken into existence, we have Coach Cashew now making his way to the ring. Ever so happy, holding the chaotic contract. Countdown contract. And he's leaving this here on the table with us.
Is he joining us?
I think so. I think we're going to have a word.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. A little impromptu commentary from Coach Cashew. You're not at all nervous or scared that this contract is not currently in your hands? Wouldn't you want to keep this as close to the chest as possible?
Oh, it's as close as we need it to be. See, a good coach always has a game plan. A good coach is always keeping his eye on the action.
You're here. I gotta ask, what the heck happened at the countdown? Why'd you throw in that towel, Cashew?
Oh, hey, we're on to Cincinnati. We are moving on and we are looking forward. We are looking ahead because you know what happened? Sometimes you got to let the other team get into the end zone so you have a chance to get the ball back. And that's exactly what we did. Tyree Taylor walking out of the countdown with the countdown contract. That's all we need.
Well, I have to commend you for your plan because your plan did work. That contract is in your possession and we got a big moonsault. Missed. No one in the pool. TJ Crawford able to quickly counter, and now Armani Chaos looks to be hurt, but TJ looks like the wheels are spinning in Crawford's head, trying to figure out what the next move is.
Well, you got something planned here, I think.
I'm a little nervous as to why you're here.
Yeah, why are you
Cashew.
here?
I know you like to scout talent, you like to take notes, and you like to create game plans, especially for, wow, what a beautiful moonsault! Great arch, but again, countered by Armani Chaos now. And now the pain is shared between the two. Armani back on his feet here. Point guns here. Oh! That was disgusting!
Just think about all the damage that both of these men are taking right now. Whoever walks out of this is going to be a pretty vulnerable opponent.
Oh my God! How did he kick out?
I don't know. That was very impressive. I've never seen anything like that, and I love it. But man, give it to Armani Chaos to kick out. Now, you're stating there's a lot of damage going on. Both individuals, both competitors are taking on a lot. Are you trying to hint to something? Is this the night? Is this when we cash in? Smile on the face of Cashew, no answer.
Do you really think that even if it was, that I'd tell you?
Fair enough. Probably dumb on my part to assume you'd reveal such a plan.
No. I'm going to hold those cards close to the chest. If the opportunity presents itself, Tyree Taylor is always ready.
So Tyree's in the building still. Not answering. I've asked 3 questions and I've gotten 0 answers, Julian.
Everything's to be assumed, but nothing is to be seen as a fact until we see it happen. So we just thought maybe this is just a scouting order. We really don't know, but what I do know is Armani Chaos is really struggling to stay on TJ Crawford. TJ seems to have an answer for everything Armani throws.
Just toying with the champ right now.
Absolutely. He's playing some mind games. TJ Crawford loves a fight. Loves a fight.
I don't know if they're mind games, but he's certainly hitting him in the cranium.
He's trying to wake up the champ. He wants a fight.
Oh my God!
There we go. Open pop strikes from the champion, and now gotta break those. Gotta break it. You're in the rope. Disqualification would work in the favor of Armani Chaos. He would retain the championship. Oh! That was beautiful. What a feint into a back roundhouse. Oh! Went for the hump and caught into a German suplex, into a deadlift German.
He's not done.
Not unlocking that waist lock. TJ Crawford, man, has a different flow. He has a different flow from everyone in Celtic Wrestling. You can see it. Easy to pick apart.
You gotta think about somebody like TJ. Each of those strikes is lethal. The precision he's got in those, but then he's also got these incredible suplexes. This is a man that really knows his fundamentals. He would be quite the adversary to try to take down if that's what it came to.
Absolutely. I mean, with all of that said, I mean, wouldn't you want Armani Chaos? Because he is someone that you are no stranger to. You kind of already know what to expect, so to speak, with Armani Chaos.
Oh, we got a game plan no matter who's standing in the way. Even if maybe it's the both of them.
Oh! A rocket-like double drop kick. Good. Hey, wait a minute.
Where are you going, dude?
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Casher just pulled referee Brendan Paul out of the ring as he was making the count.
Here's the
Whoa!
pin.
Bus! He is here! Tyree Taylor!
Oh, no!
What the hell?
That SOB! Staring at the contract. You don't need that.
Hey, make this a triple threat! Let's make this a triple threat!
Make it a triple threat! This he is cashing in!
Let's go!
He's taking the opportunity right this moment. Wait a minute.
BMT! He is an official referee tonight. He repped the second matchup per orders of Queen Ariel.
He's cashing in. What is going on? And you can see BMT right now. Is he reluctant? What's going through his mind? He needs to start this match. He's an official referee tonight. Whoa! They just tossed out the briefcase. That contract. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Well, that's 2 referees. Oh, don't.
The fans, I think, want the contract most. They could cash it in. Whoever is in possession of this contract.
Don't hurt Gina.
BMT is out. Brendan Paul is down. Cassie's freaking out looking for the contract. They don't know where the briefcase is. Whoa!
Oh, boy.
It's with TJ right now. They have been reckless, Tyree, and oh, they threw it into the ring. Coach Cashew's gonna have to go fishing now, or cave diving, so to speak. Now Tyree is looking to target the Silver Sniper. Oh! Using his heels with almost like a springboard-like heel kick.
Well, obviously, TJ Crawford doesn't want another element added to this matchup, but look who took advantage!
Wow! Knockout shot with the thumb!
Here is your winner, and still Chaotic Wrestling Skillyweight Champion, Armani Chaos!
What a knockout shot! Unseen was he was not expecting that. It got the job done, man. But it was all due to the distractions and chaos that just took place.
Man!
Coach Cashew looked to have a plan. It looked like tonight was going to make this a triple threat match. They were going to try to cash in. I think we were on par for what was going to be called, but plans did not come to fruition. And that a lot of it is due to the anger of Tyree Taylor. If he doesn't knock out BFT, if they get another, I don't know what happened. Whole lot of everything.
Got that right. I don't know what to think.
Well, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board now. Tyree Taylor said, we got to shut it down. The plan did not come to fruition.
Hey, I mean, they didn't get the official cash-in submitted. He still has an opportunity, but I understand his frustration.
I totally get it. And when you have a plan and it doesn't come out the way you see it, it just...
Regardless of that, Armani Chaos walking out tonight, still our skinny weight champion. Folks, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight.
That was wild.
All right, we're off the air.
Have a good night.
Tyree Taylor.